I'll have a full look at your forecast for the rest of the week and how long we stay dry here in just a couple minutes. But for now, back to you, Rebecca.
Adam, thanks. Your time now is 5:13. Let's take a look at what's happening across the region this morning. The State Highway Patrol has released video of an alleged leader of MS-13 being arrested along the Ohio Turnpike. Federal authorities say 33-year-old Eden Ilson Velasquez Alarin is a national leader of the notoriously brutal gang. He was a passenger in an SUV stopped by the patrol for tailgating in Sandusky Township. Laren faces 46 counts in federal court for several murders, drug distribution, money laundering, and racketeering conspiracy. And in more news for you, a Cleveland mother has been charged after allegedly going on vacation and leaving her toddler home alone. Investigators believe Christelle Candelario left her 16-month-old daughter home for 10 days before returning and calling 911. Police say a preliminary investigation found that the child was extremely dehydrated. A grand jury has indicted her on charges of murder, aggravated murder, felonious assault, and child endangering. She has pleaded not guilty to this. Controversial issues are on the ballot in November in the Buckeye State, including whether marijuana should be legalized not just for medicine, but for recreational use. It's currently legal in 18 states and D.C., but Ohio voters will once again decide whether they want it in their state in 2023. Stan Bonney from WKBN in the Youngstown area hears both sides of the argument.
Joe Caruso is president and CEO of Compass Family and Community Services, which deals with drug and alcohol rehabilitation. How will he vote to legalize marijuana in Ohio for recreational use?
I'd say no. I would vote no on it.
It would generate over $400 million every year in new revenue to the state.
Tom Herron is a 2004 graduate of Lowville High School who's now a Cleveland lawyer representing cannabis issues and is leading the effort to legalize recreational marijuana. In 2015, Ohio voters soundly said no to recreational marijuana, but Herron says now it's different.
They see that Michigan has legalized for adult use, Illinois, Colorado, and they go to these places and they come back and they see the sky hasn't fallen.
What will be on the ballot is an initiated statute and not a constitutional change. Whatever happens with issue 1 on August 8th has no effect on marijuana. If passed, people over 21 could possess 2.5 ounces and grow 12 plants. There would be a 10% tax on all sales and a division of cannabis control to oversee it. Joe Caruso sees it differently.
We have people come in on a daily basis, coming in for support and assistance because they have an addiction. And we cannot, really support an activity that is going to cause more addiction.
A couple of footnotes. There is no amnesty provision for people previously convicted of marijuana charges. There is no provision that does not allow it to be smoked in public places. And since it's an initiated statute, the Ohio State Legislature could overturn it or alter it. In Youngstown, Stan Boney, WKBN 27 First News.
Thanks for that report, Stan. And don't forget, for more regional headlines and all the latest local and national news, you can always head over to our website at WTRF.com. Still to come on 7 News this morning, President Biden has landed in London, who he's set to meet with while he's there. That story's coming up just ahead, but first, Adam.
Well, very pleasant with sunny weather starts our week, but how long will we stay dry? I'll have that answer with the full look at my forecast coming up right after the break. We'll be right back.